Today we have Gurinder Chadha with us to talk about her upcoming movie Monkeys of Mumbai. You're the writer, along with your husband Paul Bergs. So what was the inspiration really? How did you come up with this kind of idea?
This is a studio movie. It's DreamWorks, and DreamWorks approached us and said, look, we really want to do an animation in India, a kind of Bollywood-style animation, and we'd love you guys to write it. As you know, animation films take like 5-6 years, so it's something, if you're a director, you really have to commit, 5 years of your life to that, which I can't do. So we were very happy to do the script and write it. And it's great because it is kind of like Kung Fu Panda, but set in India. And the story is very, very loosely based on the Ramayana in terms of Hanuman, when Hanuman was great and revered by so many people. And now what you have in Mumbai is monkeys being kind of pests, So these monkeys are kind of trying to get back to a time when they were revered. DreamWorks had been wanting to do a project like this for a long time. And so the project had been with them for many, many years. And they had already wanted to do this. But when they came to Paul and myself, we kind of helped them sort of shape it into something that would work for an international audience, but at the same time would be respectful to an Indian audience, and in particular Hindus, because obviously Hanuman is a sacred character, a sacred god, and the Ramayana is a sacred text, So I think with us, they wanted to make sure that we were going to, we understood how to sort of treat our culture respectfully, while at the same time making a film that would appeal to children all over the world. We are basically at the script stage. We have written a first draft, and we have a fantastic director on board, Kevin Lima, who directed Enchanted, which is a beautiful film. He also directed the animation of Tarzan. And we just, in fact, came back from LA, having spent a few weeks with him, just chatting and working on the characters more and developing the story more. So we're now moving towards doing another script, another draft of the script, based on all his notes and our notes. And we also met with AR as well in India, as well as Stephen Schwartz, who's writing the lyrics, who's written some wonderful musicals in his time. So in LA, we were all there together, just really brainstorming.
Is it true that A.R. Rahman, you and your husband, are coming up together to compose the music and do all the songs?
No, I'm not a composer. AR is the composer. AR is doing all the music. He's composing the music, and he's working with the lyricist, Stephen Schwartz. So, and I think AR is very excited about it. And he'll be, obviously we understand the world of Hindi cinema. So we've come up with suggestions. I've come up with certain suggestions of what kind of songs should go where based on Hindi film tradition. And I think AR can do anything. He can do anything. And I think what he wants to do is something different here. I think he wants to do a whole new kind of soundtrack and something that perhaps we've not seen before. So I think it'll have elements of Hindi music and Western musical music, but I think he'll try and come up with something different.
When can we expect the movie to release?
Oh my goodness, not until 2014, I would say, or maybe even 2015. Yeah. Long time. Animation takes a long time. Long time.
Yeah, so you've embarked on a long project.
Yes, that's what animation is about. You have to slowly and surely, this last Toy Story movie took 7 years or something. It takes a long time.
Well, would you at any point of time compare it with your superbuster Bend It Like Beckham?
Only in that, the heart is the same, from the same place. I think with every movie, the heart, we always come from the same position. We always have the same sort of heartfelt position. And so in that sense, it'll be emotional, and, it'll have certain sort of morals that, we believe in. And so in that sense, you will I think you'll be able to recognise that this script has come from the same team that these other movies have come from.
Well, thank you so much. We hope all your hard work pays off.